Good morning, my dear students. This is Rajalakshmi, your history teacher. Hope you all are fine and safe. As the situations are not so good, we have started online classes for you and go through all these classes carefully, revise all the videos properly, go through the textbooks, and if you have any doubts, please contact that particular teachers and clarify your doubts. And in history, we have from chapter 12 to chapter 21. Chapters 12 to 21 comes under history lessons. Okay. Let us start our new chapter, National Movement in India, Partition and Independence, 1939 to 1947. In this chapter, you are going to learn about the last phase, that is the final phase of our national movement. Okay, how we got independence from the Britishers and also how the country was partitioned. Okay, India was partitioned into Pakistan and India. You all know that, children. Yes? So we are going to learn in this chapter about national movement, final phase of the national movement and also the partition and independence, that is from 1939 to 1947. During this time 1939 to 1947, in the time 1939, you all know that, children, this was the period of the Second World War. Yes, no, starting of the Second World War. World War II started. In 1939, World War II was started. So, at that time, should the war be supported by Indians? There was a big question mark in front of our leaders about what should the war be supported by Indians. Why? Because our leaders don't want to support the Britishers in World War II. Why? Because Britishers were not ready. Britishers were not ready to give us full freedom. To give us full freedom. That's why Indians don't want to support the Britishers in World War II. Why? Because Britishers were not ready to give full freedom to India. Okay. Children, what was the period of World War II? What was the period of World War II? Come on, tell me. Yes, it is 1939 to 1945. So, at the time when the World War was begun in 1939, our India was ruled by the Congress ministries. Most of the provinces in India were ruled by Congress party. Okay, Congress ministries. What is the meaning of province? What is a province? See, children, now we have states and union territories. But province means 2-3 states together. Okay. So that was called as a province. India was not like a state at that time. So there were 11 provinces in India altogether. So out of 11 provinces, Britishers have given us the chance to rule to some extent, to rule by ourselves to some extent. So out of 11 provinces, 8 provinces were won by the Congress party. Okay, children, 8 provinces were won by the Congress party, and so these elections were conducted in 1937 and all the 8 provinces were won by the Congress ministries. And the British government had agreed, so as this British government had agreed to give us a part, not full freedom, but a part of some powers to us to rule by ourselves. Okay, and so these powers were given by the Britishers through the Government of India Act. Through the Government of India Act. This act was passed in the British Parliament. This act was passed in the Parliament in the year 1935. You remember, children, in the year 1935. Children, you will be asked a question regarding this 1 mark or either in the 2 mark. What is the Government of India Act 1935? So, you have what you will write here when it is asked in the exam. You need to write that. According to the Government of India Act 1935, we were given chance to rule by ourselves to some extent in the British India. When the Britishers were ruling our country, they have given us the chance to rule by ourselves to some extent. So, according to the Government of India Act in 1935, it was passed in the Parliament in the year 1935. At that time, the right to vote was given to a small section of the population. So, children, like nowadays, we have universal adult franchise. That means all the adults are eligible to vote in the election. But at that time, this right to vote was not given to all the people. Only some people, a small section of the population, were given the right to vote. As you have studied in your 9th standard, first of all, in other countries, as we see, first of all, right to vote was given to the people, those who have some properties, those who have some lands, like that. In India, when we were given chance to rule by ourselves, in the elections, the right to vote was not given to all the people, but to a small section of the population. 8 out of 11 provinces had a Congress Prime Minister. See, children, as I said before, out of 11 provinces, 8 provinces were won by the Congress Party, and Congress Prime Minister was ruling our country under the supervision of a British governor. Okay, Prime Minister was an Indian and belongs to the Congress Party, but he has to work under the supervision of a British governor. At that time, World War II was going on, and Britain, France, Russia on one side, and Germany, Japan, Italy are on other side. So, our Congress leaders were in a confusion whether to support Britain in the war or not. Why? Because there were reasons for supporting the war, for supporting the British in the war, and also for not supporting the British in the war. The Congress leaders were divided on this issue. One of the group wanted to support the British. Why? Because if they don't support the British in the war, what will happen? This Germany and Hitler, this fascist ideology will destroy the whole world. Okay, because of Hitler, the whole world will be destroyed. Fascist ideology will become stronger. That's why, to end the supremacy of Hitler and Germany, one of the group of the Congress leaders, they wanted to support British in the war effort. But the other side, the other leaders of the Congress party, they don't want to support the Britishers in the war. Why? Because Britishers were not ready to give us full freedom even after the war. They were giving us the chance to rule by some extent, but they don't want to give us full freedom. That's why the other Congress leaders, they don't want to support the Britishers in the war. At the time of war, there were different political parties in Britain. Britain had an all-party government. So Britain's Prime Minister is Winston Churchill. At the time of war, Britain's Prime Minister Winston Churchill, who belongs to Conservative Party. This Conservative Party wanted to maintain empire in India as long as possible. Okay, children, this Conservative Party under the Prime Ministership of Winston Churchill, they wanted to maintain their empire, their ruling in India as long as possible. But the Labour Party of Britain, they wanted to give full freedom for India. They wanted to give full freedom for India. Okay, children, are you all understanding? Conservative Party wanted to maintain their empire in India as long as possible. But the Labour Party of Britain, they wanted to give full freedom for India. But the Britishers, they were willing to give us the status of dominion. The status of dominion. What is the status of dominion, children? What is meant by the status of dominion? That means they wanted to give more opportunity to rule ourselves, but under the crown of the Britishers. Understanding, children? The Britishers wanted to give us status of dominion. That means we can rule the whole country, but we should be under the crown of the Britishers. Okay. But the Congress leaders wanted a promise of full freedom for India. But our Congress leaders, they wanted the promise of full freedom for India after the completion of war. They also demanded that there should be a national government should be set up at the center. Okay, what did the Congress leaders ask after the war? What were the demands of the Congress leaders? They asked for full freedom after the war. They asked for full freedom after the war, and also they demanded to set up a national government. At the center. Okay, that is what these Congress leaders demanded the Britishers after the end of the war. What were the demands of the Congress? To give full freedom for India after the war, and also to set up an immediate national government at the center. That means at the center, the Britishers should give us the permission to set up national government only with the Indians. Okay, but the Britishers objected this. Why? Because they said that they have to protect the interest of the other communities also. Who are these other communities? They were nothing but Muslims. Okay, that means they also said that Congress do not represent all Indians. Understanding, children? All Indians. Congress means not all Indians. That is what the Britishers said. Congress means not all Indians. They have to protect the interest of other communities. Okay. So at that time there were a mismatch between the Congress leaders and the Muslim leaders. Okay. That's why they began to divide Congress and also Muslims. Understanding, children? That's why Britishers objected for giving full freedom to India. They don't want to give us full freedom. They were going on telling that they have to protect the interest of other communities like Muslims. Each government which was ruling India, they got some special wartime powers. Okay, children? Some special wartime powers. That means most of the Britishers, they have to concentrate on the war. That's why for those who were ruling here in India, that government had given some special wartime powers. Anyone who opposed the government could be jailed immediately and kept in prison for a long time without going to court. Okay, children? Those who oppose the government, if anyone opposes the government, that means if anyone they were trying to oppose other than what government said, if anyone are behaving oddly, they should be kept in the jail. That was the special wartime powers given to the government at that time. And they also will be kept in the prison for a long time without going to court. And between 1940 and 1941, our Indians, many of Indians, they have started satyagrahas, individual satyagrahas. Okay, and also this why they are doing this satyagrahas? They were pressurizing. They want to put pressure on the Britishers that they wanted full freedom for India. Okay, children. Between 1940 to 41, many of the Indians, individual satyagrahas were done by many of the Indians. And why they were doing this satyagrahas? Why? Because they wanted Britishers to give us full freedom. At the time, the Congress leaders were upset. They were upset. The Congress party was upset. Why they were upset? Why? Because the Britishers had not promised us to give full freedom. That's why they walked out of the provincial governments. Okay, children. These Congress leaders who were elected. I have told you before, out of 11 provinces, 8 provinces were won by the Congress party. These Congress leaders who were elected, they walked out of the provincial governments. They came to power in 1937 and they resigned in the year 1939. Why? Because Britishers were not ready to give us full freedom. That was the main reason. Okay, children. So that you will be getting one more question. Why did the Congress leaders resign in 1939? Okay, so you have to write it down. And also, what were the special wartime powers given to the British government at the time of war? Okay, children, all these questions will be asked under 1 mark and 2 mark. So, this lesson, this part of the topic is over, children. Now, what you have to do is read the topic once again, and if you have any doubts regarding, just ask me. Okay, also write down the homework in the rough notes. What are the questions I give you now? You have to write it down in the rough notes and send to me today itself. Thank you.